It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time. The gentleman of boxing. The great. This back. So much hype. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. No rest for the weary. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And he scores with the counter. That punch scores. A rematch from their first encounter back in 1972 as Floyd retired in round number 7.
There's many ways to beat a fighter. You step in the ring and you know it's your divine right to be there. And your divine right to be the best. Ali was the best at it. He could either intimidate you or talk you out of believing in yourself. And that was what he did with Floyd Patterson. He told to Floyd Patterson to say, this is my destiny. You're just in the way. Now Floyd Patterson believed in the first time. Does he believe him? Can he block him out? Can he put his fingers in his ear and say, no, don't listen to him? He's got to get Ali out of his head, because if Ali gets in his head, if there's anybody that is the best at that, it's Muhammad Ali.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Fantastic punch. Throw a shot, they get countered. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and...
There's the bell for round 2. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. How about that time counter shot? Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Good arm positioning, blocking that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
Got 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Trying to land that jab. Punch and just got countered. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Jab does not score. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter punch caught him clean. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. Straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
Back at it in round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Perfect counter lands. Just misses with that jab. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh, no! Ali is down! And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
That's lights out right there.
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to...
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not... On to the 5th we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Well done with that counter shot. Patterson's rocked. watch that again in replay from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Pretty good start first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Back and forth they go. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. This is the beginning of round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
Nice counter. And yes, there's a cut, and the referee will stop the action. This fight will continue. Shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Caught him. Beautiful counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears. Round 7, here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
They exchange punches. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and Floyd Patterson is on the canvas. Wow, let's take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Defense is not an option for these two. Missing with the left hook. Good counter punch. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right.
And there's the bell for round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And that'll do it. Patterson goes down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your glove.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Beautiful counter shot. Ooh, that really affected Floyd there. Patterson goes down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
And neat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
A perfect counter shot. Patterson took that one in a bad way. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
What a whitewash. You know,